their minutes.
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate them.
And you know, Greg, the way MP's been playing, it's no surprise he will officially be in this year's All-Star game.
And of course, social media is already blowing up over it. This guy breaks the internet every time he has big news.
And it's Sessions with the ball for Golden State. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
You think about how many minutes that cost their starters. No question that had an impact on such a close game.
McCaw with the bucket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Mitchell. Battle. A shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
They were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside is just incredible.
Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up.
2 shots.
It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be.
And we've got some exciting information about MP. The news is out. Greg, he will be in this year's dunk contest.
How fun will that be? MP has some serious hops. A chance to show them off during All-Star Weekend under the brightest lights.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
New York moving it around. The pass to White. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to.
Wow, hammering it in.
And how about MP just showing off right there? Give this guy a launching pad, and man, the sky's the limit.
Here's McCaw. And another shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Yep, that one goes. MP's got 7 points in the game.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Passes it to White. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is so important.
Here's Battle. He gets that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Knicks trail by 7. Knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to the right wing. The pass to Battle. Kicks it out to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Yes, that goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's McCall. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Right the pass to McCall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. McCall has got 6 points.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And Sessions kicks to MP. Ball's knocked loose. Here's McCall. He has 6. Outside White. Over MP. And it's White missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They have a 9-point lead. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
The Warriors making a switch here. Fletcher covered by Duncan. Fletcher passes to Richmond. Missed inside.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
The 3 from MP. Richmond with the rebound. Knicks trail by 11. And stolen by MP. And that one, good. 13 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Warriors.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now, here's MP. 38 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? He was just a big headache the entire game.
Here is Lynch. Following the basket by MP. To the paint. Knocks it loose. Leaps for it. And again, New York turns it over. And New York making a change. Sanders is checked in.
New York Knicks.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. MP with it. Now defended by Sanders. The shot will not fall. So New York will take it the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
MP against Sanders. They kick it out to Green. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
But the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Left in the first quarter. And here's Sanders. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's MP. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Teardrop shot. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Warriors leading by 23. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And so it's New York with it. The Warriors making the shot. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Sanders. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Warriors on top, running away with it. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Sanders, and it's Law in at the 5 spot. Fletcher passes to Atkins. Here is Lynch. He kicks to Sanders. A three-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic had a huge game. He dropped in 38 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
No, I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Sanders. Got a piece of it. Here's Lynch. Moves back up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Big Ray, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And he sinks the second. Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to McCaw. Back to Mitchell. The 17-footer. And he connects with the jumper.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Puts one up from 19. 2 points. That one goes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Count the basket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
MP outside. Pass to Simpson. And stolen by White. And stolen by MP. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Richmond, who's checked in for New York.
For your New York Knicks.
MP against Mitchell. And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
McCaw, the pass to White. Here's Richmond, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
MP outside. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's MP, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Knicks. Moore outside, over to the wing. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Count it. 8 points for him.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Here's Mitchell. He can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That one falls.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And White slams it in.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Golden State's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. MP, no good.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Crafty move. And Sessions kicks to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. And that one's good. Sessions has got 4 this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now here's Sessions. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's McCall. Passes to White. Feeds to Moore. It's rebounded by Golden State. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 28 points for the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
There's the feed to Richmond. No good off the back of the rim. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here's Sessions, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The defense not putting up any fight.
So it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.